ask you about this news that Speaker McCarthy has formally launched an impeachment, or has said he's going to.
Oh my God, really? Oh my gosh, it's devastating. Ooh, don't do it. Please don't do it. Oh no.
We gotta run back.
Senator John Fetterman's response to the Biden impeachment inquiry news is just about as appropriate as it gets. Welcome into TYT Overruled. I am your host, Adrienne Lawrence. Since Kevin McCarthy announced a 3-committee impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden on Tuesday, well, the left and the right have been having their say into the nonsense. As you can imagine, Marjorie Taylor Greene thinks it's a great idea.
It's simple. It doesn't hurt them at all. They're doing a great job for their districts. It's not a political impeachment inquiry, so they have nothing to be concerned about. It's the right thing for us to do to go after corruption.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, however, would beg to differ.
I think the impeachment inquiry is absurd. The American people want us to do something that will make their lives better, not go off on these chases and witch hunts. The bottom line is, as we've said, you can only accomplish keeping the government open in a bipartisan way. I have sympathy with Speaker McCarthy. He's in a difficult position. But sometimes you got to tell these people who are way off the deep end, who have no interest in helping the American people, who just want to pursue their own witch hunts, that they can't go forward with it.
Keeping the government open would definitely seem to be paramount right now. And also Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell seems to somewhat agree. This isn't the time for impeachment inquiries.
The General House situation?
Yes, the House representatives.
Well, look, we got our hands full here trying to get through the appropriations process and not have an omnibus. And I don't have any advice to give to the House. They've got a totally different set of challenges than we do. And so I think the best advice for the Senate is to do our job, and we'll see how this plays out later.
The low-key tone of shenanigans is a sentiment that also seemed to emanate from Ken Buck's interview, as the Colorado representative didn't seem very sure that he'd back his party's play.
What I wanted to do was look at the evidence, and I said I'll go where the evidence takes me, and I still want to look at the evidence. I'm going to get a briefing later in the week on what evidence links President, at the time, Vice President Joe Biden, to Hunter Biden's activities. I haven't seen that link yet, and so I'm reluctant to agree with Speaker McCarthy. He doesn't need to put this to a vote, even though he said before that he would put this to a vote at the House floor. He doesn't need to, and so my understanding is it's been assigned to the Oversight Committee, and we'll get the facts from the Oversight Committee.
And left-wing Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, well, she gave her response, and it perfectly encapsulates this entire situation. From the impeachment news to Matt Gaetz saying that he would oust McCarthy for not allowing the House to vote. So let me get this straight. Republicans are threatening to remove their own speaker, impeach the president, and shut down the government on September 30th, disrupting everyday people's paychecks and general public operations. For what? I don't think even they know. Chaos vibes. And lastly, the king of chaos as far as I'm concerned, Ron DeSantis had to chime in on the matter, even though he's nowhere near Capitol Hill.
And think about who's waiting in the wings with Kamala. And I think you're right in terms of the aptitude, even though she's a lot younger. I think she's basically been his impeachment insurance, because people know no matter how bad Biden is, nobody wants Harris. And that's just the reality.
So, whose response resonates with you more? You let me know in the comments below. Hit those like and follow buttons, and thanks for watching.